Welcome back as we continue to cook with KAKE right now, and with Michelle Goth from Blackberry Babe blog, something we should all tune into here if we want to find what's for dinner tonight.
Yeah, right.
We appreciate you being here because you have quite the suggestion for us if we're looking for something kind of fancy, right?
Right, kind of fancy, but not too hard.
Yeah.
So that's what we like, right?
That's great.
That's what we like. So we have our turkey finished. That took about 10 minutes. And now we're going to move on to making the sauce.
Okay.
I might have you guys help me.
Are
you willing to help me?
Fantastic, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use the exact same skillet. Do not clean the skillet out because you really want all the turkey juices and you want the little brown bits that you get from browning the meat in there. I did add a little bit of extra butter. That's up to you. Usually there's enough turkey juices to make a go at it. But we're ready to add in some mushrooms. That's the first step. So Alyson, do you want to add those in?
Just toss all these in.
Yep. And these need about 2 to 3 minutes. You'll know, you'll start kind of noticing a different type of smell, and you'll see them start to brown and caramelize a little bit. So all we have to do is just push them around every 20 seconds or so, and they kind of do their own thing in that butter.
Nice. I think that's my favorite culinary term, caramelize.
Caramelize, me too. I love that.
Isn't that awesome?
Caramelization is flavor.
Yeah.
Is what they always
Right.
say. If you can achieve caramelization, you'll have good flavor on whatever you're making.
It's great with mushrooms, onions.
Right.
Is there anything else you can caramelize that jumps out at you?
Everything. If you can caramelize everything, yeah, sure. You can caramelize Brussels sprouts if you really want to.
Sounds delicious.
Right.
So this is again for a scallopini, right?
Yes, for a scallopini. And so scallopini, there's 5 ingredients in the sauce, so it's actually really simple. After this, we're going to add some white wine. And you don't have to have an expensive white wine. It can be whatever you have on hand. It can be a box wine. It doesn't have to be fancy again, because a lot of it's going to be evaporate and cook down. And so you don't need to break the bank for your wine. Past that, we're just going to add a thickener. And then we're going to finish it off with lemon juice and capers.
Okay.
The good stuff. Yeah.
That's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple. It is so simple. It's a very simple sauce. It's one of those things, scallopini sounds fancy.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think it's when they start using the terms like white wine reduction. That you get
Sure,
little,
you can
right? Like that's
intimidate
what it's
exactly.
about. Yeah.
You can intimidate, and that's what this is. But it's not hard. So.
Okay. Well,
Right.
show us how we could do it then.
Sure.
That's fantastic.
Sure. So we've got our mushrooms in here. They are getting close to being done. You can see good caramelization, browning on them. You don't want them to burn or get too brown.
Yeah.
After that, we'll just add our white wine. We're going to see some steam come off. That's fine. That's normal. And then we want to let this go for about 30 seconds until the bubbling kind of calms down.
Okay.
So.
Again, if you're following along and wanting to get this recipe, it's on your website, blackberrybabe.com. And what do you call it on there?
It's the Easy Turkey Scallopini.
Okay.
And there's also several other easy turkey recipes that are all weeknight friendly, because that's mostly what I'm doing these days.
Yeah.
There's an Italian meatball recipe with zucchini noodles, and so that's super, super healthy.
Yeah.
And then my husband and I, over Thanksgiving, we took on the project of showing people how to smoke a whole turkey on your smoker. And so that was actually super fun, and it's rare that we cook together and work together on the blog, so that was super fun.
How cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're taking a look at your blog. Again, this is blackberrybabe.com. You have so many different recipes on there, but a lot of your focus, you talk a lot about turkey, and you actually were telling me about kind of a journey that you went on with turkey and the fact that it's very high protein. How did that help you out?
It helped me out. I struggled after having my son. I struggled with the baby weight. And like I told you, we weren't eating too great. We were doing a lot of carry out and that sort of thing, just for time's sake.
Yeah.
And the one thing I've done over the past year, I've lost over 20 pounds. And I've done it through what I would consider the old-fashioned way, not super exciting. I've been on every diet known to man, you know. So I decided to do it the old-fashioned way, and I started going to the gym 3 times a week. And I started substituting out my beloved carb-friendly meals, pizza, pasta, those sorts of things, for higher protein meals.
Okay.
And
Like turkey, right?
Like turkey.
Yeah.
Anything that's lean protein, I eat a lot of eggs, I eat a lot of turkey breast, and I've actually found it helps keep me full. It keeps me away from the snacks, which is really my downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
Good
too.
tips.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so we cooked down that white wine.
Yep, white
So
wine
what's
is
next?
cooked down, and so Shane, if you could add this is cornstarch. You never want to add corn. This is really a thickener for us. You don't want to add it straight in the powder form. And so what I did was I added just a little bit of water, and then I whisked it. So that dissolves the cornstarch, and that helps keep it from getting lumpy. You know, when you hear about lumpy gravy and all those things, People likely added flour or cornstarch directly into the sauce
Okay.
that they were
Gotcha.
making.
Right.
Okay, so we got about a minute left here.
Sure.
Wrapping up this
Finish
recipe.
it up. So let's get this lemon juice in here.
Lemon juice. I think this is just our 4th ingredient so far. Not bad at
That's
all.
right.
Very easy.
That's right. And then we can finish off with capers.
Okay.
I like to add the capers very, very last because they have absolutely delicious flavor, but they are very flavorful. And so you don't want them to overpower what you're doing.
All right, and how much longer would you cook that down?
Just a few seconds.
Just a few more
Yeah,
seconds.
just a few
And then we got
seconds.
the finished product.
Absolutely
right
right.
over there.
Absolutely right.
Very
so
nice.
we can get our finished sauce on the turkey,
Beautiful.
and then you're ready to go. I serve this with
Awesome.
pasta, rice, veggies, whatever you have on hand. So
Very nice,
Very,
Michelle.
very
This was
easy.
so easy. Something you could do on a weeknight. Obviously healthy and simple.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Michelle. We appreciate you. If you're looking for this recipe again, you can go to blackberrybabe.com, and you're going to be able to find these segments on our website at KAKE.com right after the show. So, Michelle, we appreciate you
Thank
being
you
here.
for having
This is
me.
fantastic and smells delicious. So keep it here. We're going to be right back after the break.
I'm going to eat it, right?
you can eat it.